But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3.
1, 2, 3. All for one!
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting 5. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the 3. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone along with the big man, MP. Now here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
More, that's good. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Great D that time from Devontae Mills. Outside, Moore. Here's MP. Pass to Carrington. To the middle. MP throws it down.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
And here's Cologne. And here's Lack. Here's McCall. And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Stone, and the shot falls.
Oh, easy money for Stone inside. So comfortable operating in the paint.
Outside, Robinson. To the paint. McCall. Great D that time from MP. Mills outside. And they double up MP. Use the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Kicks it to Johnson. Cologne. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
He doesn't even need two hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Now here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Makes it off the glass.
You see the chemistry between teammates on the assist. Totally in sync.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. The three is up. MP grabs the miss. Moore left side. And the dunk by MP.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Now here's Johnson. Tyson McCall with another miss. Outside Mills. MP throws it down.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
And McCall gets it to fall. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Lack. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Cologne. All alone. And again, it's the EYBL converting. The West with the lead. Outside Mills. The rebound by Cologne. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Lack. Cologne. Now guarded by Mills. Outside for Lack. That three off the mark. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Down low. And Perchupsi with the stuff.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchupsi. He saw his chance, and he took it.
They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
Inside. And Robinson pulls it down. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Cologne for three. No good, and he's off to a slow start. Starting 1 for 4. Harrington outside to the inside. To the paint. Off target at the rim. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. McCall. And he misses the go-ahead basket. On the wing, it's MP. He's guarded by Prachumsi. And the West All-Stars call time here.
Trying to stop the bleeding.
No choice but to call the timeout. This is part of a strategy. It's part wake-up call, too.
Both teams making a change here.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Moore. Inside. That's in, and he's 7 of 12 now for the game.
I know Moore is always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson. Lack for 3. No luck on that one. Outside, Moore. High post try. He shoots again. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game. McCall driving. Count that bucket.
Driving in with the ball. Skirt. And exiting with 2 more points. McCall is great at dishing, so some teams will sag off. He's got so many ways to make you pay when you guess wrong.
It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Lack. Back to Johnson. Rejected by Mills.
Oh, rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. That one on Mills.
I love how aggressive he was on that play. That's a tough one to defend.
Don't give up easy layups no matter what.
Some clock management right here. This is where you get a 2-for-1.
Every opportunity counts.
He's money on the shot.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Pass to Cologne. Now Johnson. Now here's McCall. Shot clock at 6. Misses the corner 3. Stone on the right side. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. The West All-Stars out in front, up by 4. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. McCall. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Mills outside. On the wing, it's MP. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you see them adding to their lead. Right now, they're following their game plan to perfection.
Absolutely. They're getting good looks and finding ways to capitalize.
Now here's Robinson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And rejected by Stone.
Swatted by Stone. One of the best shot blockers in the league. Anywhere he stands, your shot attempt is in jeopardy.
Mills from deep. Out of bounds. That goes to the EYBL All-Stars. The EYBL trailing. Cologne on the outside. Lack. And now it's McCall inside. He's got 12. Carrington outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL.
You love to see the enthusiasm on that alley-oop, but not the execution.
Well, they wanted to send a message, and the message is we really need work on our alley-oops.
McCall. Back to Cologne. Pass to Lack. Johnson. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
To the middle. Out now to Stone. Now Mills. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now. Because you know he'll find you.
Now here's Robinson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson misses. The West with the lead. Moore goes in. Chalk up 2 right there. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Al Jepsen. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Robinson. Cologne, guarded by Carrington. And Jepsen with the stop.
Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
The basket's still shaking.
For sure, he got as much power as he could behind the two-hander.
Now here's Mills. And MP throws it down.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Here's Jepsen. Pass to Cologne. And that'll be Carrington picking up the foul. That is deciding to change it up. Timeout called by the EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
So it's the West now. They've led by as many as 11. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Everyone is obsessed with the 3 ball, but you like your shots coming from in close as well.
Dermanenko outside. Robinson. Outside, McCall. Tie it up. Fires in the triple. And it's all knotted up.
They have officially come all the way back in a game that at one point appeared to be out of reach.
Somewhat surprising. I didn't think they had enough time to make it back. Here they are, and now they've got to feel like they're in the driver's seat.
Here's Corrado. Here's Stone. And he banks in the layup. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
That's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. And talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. He's just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Here's Mills.
Jonathan Lack.
Outside, Stone. Inside. Count the basket.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
Oh, the effort we're seeing from both sides, it's been phenomenal.
Outside, Lack. McCall. And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
And what a time to tie this game up, guys. Wow.
You guys check your seatbelts because this is going to be a wild finish. I can feel it.
Now here's Mills. Pass over to Stone. To the paint. Shoots over Robinson. And again, the West All-Stars score.
It's easy to see why Stone's so confident. I would be too if I could hit shots like that.
Right side McCall. And it's stolen by MP. Moore on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The shot from the low post is good.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
And it's slammed in by McCall.
Was there any doubt? McCall has ice in his veins. They call him ice for a reason.
Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Outside, it's Johnson. From deep, and it's Tyson McCall with the triple.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its height, that's when he's at his very best.
Inside. Pass to Moore. To the inside. Stolen away by McCall. Johnson for three. It doesn't go for him. Now Moore. Here's Mills to the middle. Connects. Timeout called by the EYBL.
Looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Yeah, and I think a possible 2-for-1 situation. This next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Kicks it to McCall. The three. MP grabs the miss. So it's the West now. They've led by as many as 11. And the rebound goes to EYBL.
It's still within reach.
But their offense needs to be just about perfect from here to the conclusion.
And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty fight yet.
That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the West All-Stars call time here.
Time call.
Here's Mills. And they go to the intentional foul.
Joey Johnson. First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws right there.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Well, the challenge here isn't just scoring. It's doing it quick.
That's part one. Part two is to go for the steal, then foul immediately if you can't come up with it.
And here's Lack for three. Moore pulls it in. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jonathan Lack. Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll increase their lead to 6.
For 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called by the EYBL. What's your thoughts here, guys?
And they're going to try to come up with a good play here.
Yeah, they should. They're not going to get too many more chances.
And that's an intentional foul.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Absolutely. Sometimes frustration shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing here.
And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point game.
And that is how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunt. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well, hey,
there he is,
hey.
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you.
Great game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest if we didn't show any before. Maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year. When I get a full picture, then we'll get together and go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. Your jaws must be, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah. My agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, well, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP, so I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas, bravas, gazpacho, musto. That one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la galga, bacalao. Man, it goes on, but there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You be working on that accent, I see. You weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera. And you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just... doing this with someone else, it feels like there's more pressure.
Man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got to take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm going to do, Xander.
Go!
Almost got you that time, Lazy.
Better luck next time, MP.
I can't believe I do this every day. These practices are crazy.
You're tired?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
We're just getting started.
Hey, that's some good motivation. I can see why they made you team captain. Not saying that you're not good. You definitely can ball on the court too.
I'm not joking. We need fresh legs in the fourth. All right? Conditioning is everything.
Everybody cuddle up.
It'll make you a better player. Okay. All right? We do everything for a reason.
It's absolutely critical to be the best conditioned team on the court. Fitness makes the difference between winning and losing, especially in the fourth. So we're going to do a shot scrimmage, full court. Let's see who's been keeping up with their conditioning program. Line them up!
Okay. Hey, Sergio, I got you this time.
Go!
Some of you are more ready than others. You better clean that up quick. Now, if we're going to be successful at the end of games, we have to be able to run our sideline out of bounds sets forwards and backwards. First set we're going to work on is called Granada. We're looking to spring Sergio for an open three in the corner. So NP!
Oh, see, coach.
You gotta set a good screen here, okay? You're late, you're dead in the water. And I want you here. Not here, but right here. You got me?
Vale, I got you, coach.
Let's go! Let's go, MP, move it! Move it, MP, let's go! Don't... Move it! Ay, por favor. Again, get up, MP, move it!
That all you got, America? I thought Cowboys supposed to be tough.
You're not very nice.
He's like that with everyone. You keep dealing with someone like Lazard, you can't back down.
That guy's built like a bear.
He wasn't born that way. He worked for it.
Prove it.
I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's a hard adjustment to the pros. You just gotta keep working. You'll be fine.
Enough chatter. Let's line him up again!
All right. I'm ready.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than anything I'm used to from high school. Milaga is the best team in the country, so we're going right into the deep end with this game.
And when you talk Malaga, there's one name on everyone's lips.
Carlos Navarro.
Yep. What do we need to know about him?
Reigning MVP. 3-level scorer. Elite.
So how do you plan to slow him down?
To slow a guy like Navarro down, you have to do it as a team. And that's why I came to this country. To prove that I can help a team win at the highest level.
And cut. You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, why I came here. To get in professional shape, it's just a lot when you're going through it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to move to answer it.
Not at all. You worried about Novato?
Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Blake Zuniga here, pleased to bring you action from the SNCL. I'm joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi as we have Basket Madrid taking on FC Malaga.
The story here, Carlos Navarro, and how he'll match last season's incredible performance. Madrid knows what he's capable of, and they're going to use everything they've got to try to slow Navarro down.
So you'd figure Madrid will use several different defenders on Navarro, one of which might be newcomer MP.
I mean, talk about MP being dropped.
Madrid making a change here.
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
Pass to Navarro. Shoots over Montoya. A nice shot by Navarro.
Well, it doesn't take Navarro long to make up his mind. If the shot's available, he's gonna take it.
Outside for Montoya. Here's Rojas. Aguilar. It's stolen by Gomes.
It's stolen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that goes.
And you can tell Aguilar is so focused going up inside. He doesn't want to waste any high percentage looks. He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
Inside. Floats one up. It's Galindo with the rebound.
With one on the clock. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
FC Malaga out in front.
Up 7. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
There's a little confusion right there with the defense as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Pass to Munoz. Galindo.
He gets it in there.
Now here's Aguilar.
He's got 6.
Here's Martinez. And the ball out of play. Malaga will have it. Malaga leading. Here's Galindo.
And a missed layup.
Aguilar outside. Perez.
To the left side wing.
Aguilar outside.
And that one is hammered home.
And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
And it's Madrid's ball.
Trailing by 4.
3 from Aguilar. Rebound Malaga. Here's Munoz. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Galindo.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
To the left wing. Pass to Rojas. And he drops in the layup off glass.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
And so here's Malaga. They lead by 4. Here's Ferrer. Rebound by Rojas. Aguilar outside. Martinez to the middle. And it's Galindo with the rebound.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He's got to be more aggressive on his finishes.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Well, they're just going for the throat now.
I feel bad for that rim.
Yeah, I can see why you feel bad for the rim there, Jim. But now's the time to do this, right? Keep attacking that rim.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
2 easy points.
Yeah, he's an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Munoz. Serrano. Aguilar covering. Here's Ferrer. Count the basket.
The defender a little hesitant to get in his way as he bursts to the hoop.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws. Here's Aguilar. He's got 6. Out to the wing. To the inside. Valverde with the steal. Here's Gomes. Some solid defense there from Delgado. Basket Madrid trailing. Here's the 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Valverde. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That illustrates what a strong finisher Valverde is inside. Fighting through the contact. 2 nice points for Malaga.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Montoya. Valverde with the steal. And he's going up for the hoop here. In the dunk by Navarro.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
Here's Gomes. 9 points in the game. Valverde can't get it to go. Now Montoya. To the paint. Pass to Delgado. To end the run. Valverde grabs the board. Here comes Malaga on the break. For 3. Madrid with the rebound. The 3 from Aguilar. And we've reached halftime in this one. FC Malaga out in front. Up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. Outside Illich. Pass to Delgado. Down low. Outside for Illich. Outside Montoya. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Madrid calls timeout.
He's seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a clear message to his team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Well, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. It's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. To the inside, here's Escudero. Oh, and slammed in by Escudero.
He put that lead pass on a platter for him.
Pass to Delgado. Inside. Escudero pulls it in. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively. It's in a way helping you defensively too. The true threat on the offensive end really for anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game.
To the paint. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
Yeah, a tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Pass to Valverde. Good, and it's Gomes who picks up the assist.
Getting it done in the key. Valverde playing with size inside.
To the middle. And he stuffs it in. What a pass to set him up.
There was nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, for the defense, that was a case of stand back and watch the show.
And we're watching the show over here, too.
Oh, and we're loving this show, right, guys? And look, I don't blame them, though. They weren't going to be able to do anything about that one anyway.
There's Navarro with the three. Madrid with the rebound. Delgado in the high post. Working on Valverde. And the ball out of play. Malaga will have it.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. Reacted to it too late.
And Madrid making a change here. Castillo with it. Outside Gomes.
Escudero. Pass to Castillo. And again, Malaga no good. Outside Montoya.
Down low.
And Valverde with the block.
How about Valverde showing off the defensive chops? Great work to come away with that block.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw him off there. Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And basket is good. He got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up and an opportunity for a three-point play. So both teams making some changes here.
And here's Madrid now.
It's a 13-point game. Inside.
Escudero pulls it in. And it's Malaga's ball. Pass to Gomes.
Out to the right wing.
Escudero misses.
Even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up.
Here's Gomes. And the jam by Gomes.
Nice slam there by Gomes. He's so aggressive once he gets close in.
Pass to Martinez.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Now Escudero.
Out to the wing.
Ferrer. Back to Escudero. Oh, and slammed in by Escudero.
That was a lot of man coming to the rim. Escudero getting it done.
To the paint. And he camps.
And so off the tip, it's Malaga.
And of course, the star of tonight's
pass to Escudero.
And they take the lead.
And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease, and really at all levels of the field. Can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his. Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
offensively, at least. Neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
Now here's Gomes.
He's got 9. Shot clock at 6.
Escudero
hits the three-point bomb.
Well, when you're his size and nailing threes, there's little the defense can do. Escudero showing remarkable touch from the outside.
Down low. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he gives the rim a good tug on his way down.
That's how to drive your point home.
Let everybody know you made the dunk.
He must have a 4-leaf clover on him because he's lucky to get away with that. Could have gotten a technical for hanging too long.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up.
FC Malaga out in front,
up 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same.
This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience. He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Rojas. Back to Aguilar. Here's Martinez. Inside. And it's Galindo with the rebound. Malaga leading. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Ferrer. And there's the 3-second violation. And here's Aguilar. Now Alvarez. It's good from long range. It's a tie ball game.
When a wing like Alvarez is knocking down threes, it just opens up this Madrid attack.
Pass to Valverde. Rebounded by Madrid. Now Alvarez. To the middle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Over to the wing. Valverde down low. Defended by Illich. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Serrano. Good work defensively by Illich. So it's Basket Madrid now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. That gives them the lead. And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Now here's Aguilar. He's guarded closely. Illich puts up a 3, and it's Aguilar with the 3.
You could tell Aguilar was ready to rock, and Madrid did well to set him up.
To the inside. And Galindo with the slam.
Yeah, well, he's an undersized center, but he more than compensates for it with some serious leaping ability.
Galindo defending. Pass to Alvarez. Shoots from 12. And Navarro pulls it down. Malaga trailing here. On the wing, Castillo. Alvarez defending. Now here's Navarro. Here's Serrano. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shoots over Illich. Misses off the right iron. Here's Madrid now. To the paint. Nails the baby hook.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's FC Malaga with the ball. Outside Navarro. Back to Valverde. Castillo with it. Started down by Alvarez. A nice shot by Navarro.
A true threat on the offensive end, really from anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game.
And he jams it in with authority.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. FC Malaga out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
Alvarez outside. Pass to Illich. Inside. From about 10 feet out. Escudero pulls it in. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Martin Castillo loves to shoot the ball, and that makes the occasions that he drives both unexpected and effective.
Back to Montoya.
To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
It makes it so easy for your teammate, and you can lead him to the rim that well with a pass.
Castillo outside.
Down low.
Here's Escudero.
And he lays it straight in.
Well, the monster down low, who's well over 7 foot. Joaquin Escudero has no problem finishing through some contact.
To the inside.
It's stolen by Escudero. Valverde outside. Pass to Castillo. Over Alvarez. Rebounded by Madrid. He's guarded by Escudero.
To the middle. And he dunks it down.
So easy into the air, the hang time, MP, making it look effortless.
Malaga leading. Outside Gomes. Escudero.
No good on the three.
Outside Illich.
To the paint. Basket number 8 for him on 13 attempts. And that's a 62% clip so far.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Pass to Escudero.
Offline with the three.
So it's Basket Madrid now. For a three, Illich.
That shot, he's missed 3 and made 4 of his 7 attempts. Inside. Oh, it's slammed in by Escudero.
I'm not even sure that Escudero has to get off the ground to slam it. Wow.
He's guarded by Escudero.
Off on the layup.
Right side Gomes. Shoots over Montoya. Pass to Escudero.
Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And given how gigantic Escudero is, it doesn't take much to get him going. Sometimes, and this man is just flat out unguardable.
Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
2 easy points.
Yeah, he's an extremely reliable finisher.
Valverde outside. Back to Gomes. Pass to Castillo.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's on Alvarez.
And give Castillo credit for taking that contact and willing himself to the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Basket Madrid trailing. Here's Martinez.
To the inside. The layup missed. And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
Galindo gets the bucket.
Beautiful dish down low.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the right side.
Here's Martinez. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
Every once in a while, he shows us some great moves around the hoop.
Nice move.
Boom. Shot is good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth.
FC Malaga out in front.
They're up by 5. And
here we are, folks. Fourth quarter, FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. Here's Aguilar. Right wing. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Galindo inside. And the jam by Galindo.
He can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Fans are disappointed. You see him?
Well, I think he did plenty of damage. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard, just the same if you ask me.
Here's Salazar. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
To the middle. Here's Galindo. Great pass to set up the land.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be. You got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Yeah, he could just hover over the floor.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim, right? It's either a dunk or free throws every time down. He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Delgado. To the paint. Here's Ilic. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And Lazar laser Ilic. The Slovenian forward has long been a mainstay for this Madrid side.
He does everything you want and knows how to play the game the right way. Similar to his twin brother Bogdan, who plays in Paris. He can be especially tough on his teammates with what he expects, but he backs it up on...
And as the clock hits 0, that is going to do it for this one. FC Malaga defend their home court.
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
Salazar. Pass to Navarro. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often. What a slam by Delgado, the center, showing off his power.
Lindo.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
Aguilar outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. Now Aguilar. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
Here's Serrano. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Madrid making a change here. And here's Aguilar. Here's Perez. Over to the left wing. Pass to Rojas. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Serrano. Down low. Here's Galindo. And the jam by Galindo.
Oh. And look at how well he led them in there with that pass.
Here's Ibanez. Back to Aguilar. To the inside. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
The pass really creating a bucket for Madrid. Aguilar with a nice feed.
To the wing on the left. Here's Salazar. Out to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Galindo. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Nice low post offense.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. To the right side. Back to Aguilar. Rojas. To the middle. And that one's good.
But when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
Here's Salazar. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Pass to Rojas. And that's out of bounds. Madrid will retain possession. And Madrid making a change here. Out to the wing. And here's Aguilar. To the inside from 11 feet away. And he misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Pass to Serrano. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Castillo with it. Just 4 to shoot. Valverde outside. Morrow outside. Basket is good. The assist from Valverde.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
And it's Valverde picking out the right pass. You just love getting that kind of action from your four.
Valverde grabs the board. Malaga in the lead.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Serrano.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low. And Galindo with the slam.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that team is playing so well.
Bucket is good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Serrano.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
FC Malaga out in front.
Up 5. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. It's the start of the second half. And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Montoya picks one up.
I really like Navarro playing big down there because it sometimes makes the defense foul him.
And he makes both free throws.
Basket Madrid trailing. Pass to Illich. Alvarez. Pass to Illich. Now Montoya. Escudero with the block.
What was he thinking? Trying to shoot over Escudero? No way.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Now here's Alvarez. Outside Montoya. Illich. Pass to Delgado. Outside Illich. Here's Alvarez.
He falls through, making him 6 for 11 in this contest.
There's the tenacity of MP. Right away, he's ready to turn that miss into points.
To the paint.
Here's Escudero. And good. Coming up assist by Castillo.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Outside Navarro. Gomes. Valverde outside. Pass to Escudero. Another miss by Escudero. And it's Madrid's ball.
They trail by 7. Inside.
Started by Gomes.
Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of those 12. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Gomes.
To the left wing. Clock at 6.
Back to Escudero. Another miss by Escudero.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky. He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple indeed. And those could be an important 2 points, guys, in a close game like we have here.
Pass to Escudero. Another miss by Escudero.
He's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
He really has tightened up. No flow to his game at the moment.
To the inside.
And here's Alvarez. He's guarded by Escudero.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
What a battle it's been between MP and Carlos Navarro. MP has matched the MVP blow for blow.
Incredible. I mean, as hard as Navarro has tried to get a leg up on MP on offense, MP has answered him every step of the way.
In for another field goal, a sublime 9 for 14 on the night.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pass to Escudero.
Let's go with a 3.
Madrid with the rebound.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Down low for the lead, and he sinks the layup.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Castillo.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. To the middle.
Outside Gomes. Picked by Escudero.
Trying to get back on track.
And the jam by Gomes.
Nice slam there by Gomes. He's so aggressive once he gets close in.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Here's Ferrer.
With some arc. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
FC Malaga out in front.
They're up by 1.
And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter. FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. Now here's Aguilar. Outside Illich. Aguilar. It's stolen by Galindo. And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game.
Malaga in the lead.
Out to the right wing.
Pass to Galindo.
The three-pointer, no good.
And here's Madrid now. Here's Rojas.
No good with the layup.
Now Navarro. Ferrer.
Here's Toronto. Connects from three-point range.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Outside. He's off on that one.
Basket Madrid trailing. Pass to Rojas. And here's Aguilar. Here's Perez.
To the paint. There's Navarro with the 3.
Rebounded by Madrid.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Pass to Ferrer.
Down low.
And Galindo with the slam.
Wow, ferocious.
That was ferocious. Wow.
Oh, man, ferocious doesn't even begin to describe that. You could say electric, exciting. I mean, there's a million different words that come to mind. But let's just say this. That's how you finish strong and wear that ring out.
Fantastic pass. He made that very easy bucket with that setup.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Escudero. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Here's Alvarez. Inside. Takes the feed in stride and slams it in.
No doubt, that was huge. MP stepping up.
And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
Gomes with the ball. Guarded now by Alvarez. Count it.
You can tell just how much confidence Escudero has.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
On the wing, Navarro. Back to Gomes. Puts the move on. Wow, slammed in by Escudero.
Bringing that offense to perfection, Matthew Gomes. Playmaking in the two-man game.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Doesn't go that time. Valverde outside. Navarro double. Three-pointer Castillo. Madrid with the rebound. It's Illich on the drive. And Delgado with the slam.
It's easy to see why they go to Delgado in the clutch. He is so calm under pressure.
And it's Malaga's ball. It's a one-point game. To the wing on the left. Pass to Castillo. Back to Escudero. Drains it from downtown.
When you have a big man who can shoot from distance like that, it is such a huge bonus.
Can't get it to fall. And they could more or less wrap it up right here.
This has been a very smart assessment.
And an intentional foul right there. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Escudero. Pass to Castillo. Escudero up top. Castillo. He's guarded by Montoya. Now Gomes. Just 5 to shoot. Escudero for 3.
Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell, but me personally, I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the 3.
But they get it back. Outside for Montoya. Alvarez for 3. Rebound Malaga. Delgado with the steal. And as the clock hits 0.